Hello everyone and welcome back to another One Piece Bounty Rush video. My name is D-Free. Here today we're going to go ahead and talk about the V-Jump scan that came out earlier today on the most recent issue of V-Jump. Hope you guys enjoy today's video. Hit that subscribe if you're new for more content. We've got some good stuff coming. Like, you can already see it. We've got a new Sabo. We've got Gear 4th Luffy. Yeah, we have DOFLAMINGO. We even scroll down. We have Wano Law and Zoro as well, and they also talk about the swimsuit units that came out recently. So yeah, I have a lot of translations we're going to go over. Hope you guys enjoy. Hit that subscribe if you're new. Huge shout out to my man Goresh for actually translating all this for me. So we're going to go ahead and just read the DMs from him, and that'll serve as our translation. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. So he says he doesn't know much about One Piece, so yeah, there might be certain phrases that he gets wrong, but I'll just try to, clarify on it. So Gear 4th Luffy and DOFLAMINGO are confirmed for the end of August. End of August. We are already at the end of the August. So I believe the new banners generally come up on the 26th or the 28th, the new Bounty Festival banners. They always put up one a month pretty much and just let it sit for the month. So yeah, one of those two dates pretty much, whenever the swimsuit one goes away pretty much, is when that will be popping up. He says here, Luffy is a super powerful attacker that excels in fighting from mid-range and has abilities that cause the enemy to enter vibrate mode. Not sure what that really means. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I don't really know what vibrate mode means too much either, but we'll see what happens. But Luffy appears to be a green attacker, while DOFLAMINGO is a red runner. That's interesting. Also, for the record, Sabo over here. This is Sabo from Stampede. I am hyped for that. I had been waiting for that. He's a green attacker too. And then the Law and the Zoro, it doesn't appear that they tell us what types they are. So I guess we have to wait a little bit for that, because they tell us even for the swimsuit units too. But yeah, green attacker. It's interesting to drop in another couple of green characters. It seems like they're really gonna try to pump out a few more greens, because blue units pretty much rule the game right now. Between Time Skip Luffy and a couple of other units that are really good, like Crocodile and less seen, but Sabo is phenomenal. Even just some of the newer units that have come out too, like this swimsuit Nami, she's really good too. Like, blue units are so good. It looks like they're just trying to drop a lot of green units. But again, green attacker Luffy has a vibrate mode, excels at mid-range fighting is an interesting one, meaning that his skills won't be as short-range skills, which I actually prefer. So mid-range means he might have some knockback effects and things of that nature. So we'll see what happens. But again, end of the month. Luffy is a super powerful character. We read that one. DOFLAMINGO has never before seen techniques where he creates incarnations of himself out of threads and is able to attack from long range. Okay, I feel like maybe I've seen that before in the anime, but they're saying never before seen, so maybe I'm misremembering. Now, DOFLAMINGO is going to be interesting because he's a runner. He's a runner character. They're dropping another runner. Runners have a particular play style, so it just remains to be seen how he plays in particular. Because they also have runners that are like pseudo attackers that can do a ton of damage, which he'll probably be one of those characters too. So yeah, he can create incarnations of himself. I don't know how that would work in this game. Can he can he produce like characters that kind of run out to treasure? Like, it'd be interesting to see how that works, because you wouldn't be able to control other incarnations of himself. Like, I don't really know what that means, but that could be either really good or really wonky. Like, it could be disgustingly good though. All right, as it says, it also shows Law and Zoro from the Wano arc. Zoro has a move that blows enemies away while in close range and has a sword attack that can be used from long range. So he has a long and a short range attack. That's good versatility for the Zoro. It's just, I don't like when they're just they're always going to be like close range attacks for the most part. That's pretty much the only thing I don't really care about. This guy over here with the blush. He got the blush on. Oh man, shout out to @technical Suwako too for the scan here. But yeah, so yeah, they don't really talk much about those characters, but it's, you know what I want to point out too is Bounty Rush tried to do the thing. Bounty Rush tried to do the thing that Blazing did. If you played Blazing early on, they did the thing, and Dragon Ball Legends was doing the thing and got out of it about 5 or 6 months ago. But this game kind of tried to do the thing where it's like, oh yeah, we'll just kind of follow the chronological order. But I think they quickly realized, oh hey, people want to see the newer stuff, which is why Gear 4th is coming, for example, here. Now, of course, this is Bounce Man. It's not Snake Man or anything like that, but still, it's Gear 4th, right? So it's coming. I think that they realize that, because look at all this stuff, like Wano stuff. That's that is modern stuff. And even they've had incarnations of modern stuff too in the game recently. As recent as like the Reverie episodes with those characters, the princesses meeting up in the anime. Like, they had medals and stuff like that for those characters when that happened. So, like, they've been trying to do it a little bit more. But character releases, this is like, they're jumping all over the place. They got Luffy versus DOFLAMINGO stuff here. They got the Wano stuff. They got the Stampede movie stuff going on still. So, I think they kind of realized that a little bit. So, Law leaves room on the battlefield. When the enemy touches it, their defense gets heavily reduced. He has a technique called a Gamma Knife that he can stun the enemy with. He says, okay, so that's on the right page. We're going to talk about that in a moment. So, okay, so Law has room, which is Law, right? I mean, that's normal. But he has access to leave it on the battlefield. And if the enemy comes in contact with it, they get a heavy defense reduction. That sounds like something that either does fixed damage or no damage at all, which is not a big deal if it's a huge defense down, because the thing about debuffs is that your entire party is able to benefit from that. So yeah, your allies will be able to hit them really, really hard and they'll take a ton of damage as a result of that. But he also does have the Gamma Knife, which immobilizes the enemy. So Law is going to be an interesting one to play with. It feels like he might. That kit kind of sounds like a defense type kit. I wouldn't be surprised if he's a defender. But again, they don't really mention here what type he is. I wouldn't be surprised if he's a defender at that point. So he said that's the right page. And the left page talks about Stampede event at the end of August, for the end of August. The bottom shows swimsuit Nami and Hancock. Oh my god, I can't talk apparently today. Nami can use normal attacks. We don't really need to go over Nami and Hancock. I don't know why I'm having trouble pronouncing her name. We don't need to go over those characters because we already know what they do. They've been out for a while now. And that's pretty much it. So ultimately, though, to recap, we have Gear 4th coming. Like, that's awesome. That's very unexpected. So they're also, this is interesting too, because wasn't there a data mine like a week ago saying that DOFLAMINGO was coming and other stuff like that, but also Big Mom was in the game and just a few other characters. So it really looks like maybe from here they just kind of drop stuff that they want to drop without always trying to adhere to the chronological order, which up until the 2 years later stuff they've pretty much been doing anyway, just dropping whatever, which it seemed like everything they were doing pre-game, early game was leading up to the 2 years later stuff, which is why they also made it a big deal, gave every character 2 years later like their own individual banners, like all that stuff, right? So I don't know, we'll see what happens ultimately, but let me know what you were hyped for. I have no idea why I'm having trouble talking in this video, but I'm gonna go lay down and go to sleep or something. So thank you all for tuning in. Hit that subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch all of you guys in the next one. And again, huge shout out to Goresh for the translations, and we'll see you guys later.